Let's bring in our resident expert, the tech expert, EFTM editor, the very excellent Trevor Long. He's going to break through this for us. Trev, good morning to you. So just explain what's happened here. What's Meta doing?
As of pretty much today, any teenager that joins Instagram will get a teen account which has these enforced restrictions on it. And over the next couple of weeks, any teenager with a date of birth that it lists them as a teenager, and this does go all the way from 13 through to 19, it's just that the 16-year-old limit requires parental permission to make changes. So those accounts will automatically be switched to a teen account, which means my 14-year-old daughter, for example, if her account is not private, it will be made private. She will not be able to message random people and they won't be able to message her. She won't be able to be mentioned tagged in photos. She'll get notifications when she's been on the app for too long. There'll be imposed overnight kind of restrictions on notifications. A range of features that have always existed, Pete, but Instagram is imposing them upon teenagers by default. I would call it an opt-out scenario. And for younger kids to make changes, they need to list a parent, join their account with a parent, and only the parent can authorise the changes to be made. You
might have just answered my question, because how would a parent make those changes? Would the parent have to log into their account, or are they linked? So you can't open an account without having your parent have one as well.
You can open an account without having a parent, but you'll have all these restrictions on. Just like you can be a teenager on Instagram now without having a parent listed, but you'll have all these restrictions. If you want to make changes, a parent needs to be linked. And what that means, Pete, is it's not the parent having the kid's password. That's not what we're talking about. That's not strong security for parents. This is a system that's existed. My kids have got this. I can see who they're messaging. I can see who they're adding as friends. I'm the listed parent. So I will need to authorise that. If the teenager does not have a parent listed, they need to go to mum and dad and say, hey, can you link your account to mine? And then they make the change.
So, I mean, there's always a but in these things. Couldn't the kid just fake the date of birth?
Kids have been faking date of births for a long time. There'll be kids that have put a year or two in advance so they can get Instagram earlier than 13. And yes, Instagram knows that. Instagram have some computer technology that's going to detect people who make those changes and instantly lock them down as teens. But they accept there will be people that fly under the radar here. They have 2 billion users. But in the next year, they're going to also launch technology that identifies teens through the way they communicate, the people they connect with, and the types of content they view and create. And they, even if their date of birth is adult, they'll lock them down.
All right, so give us a 20-second summary here to close, Trevor. Is this good or watertight or not so much?
This is great advance for parents and teenagers to make sure that they're safe. There will be ways around it. There will be kids that get around it. But the most important thing is it's kind of forcing kids and parents to talk about the rules and restrictions that they have and want online.
All right, good one. Trevor Long, good to chat as always. Thank you.